Hey, it's me again, showing you some more tricks for solving a Rubik's Cube. So I just downloaded the other video I did of solving the 3x3, and so now I'm going to show you some simpler ones. Yep, they make all kinds of crazy ones. So these are basically just fidget spinners. If you know anything about Rubik's Cubing, these are absolutely simple, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, and I'm going to show you all four of them because they are so simple. So let's start off with the simplest one. This one literally just turns like that, and oh look, it's solved already. Yeah, there's really nothing to this one. Those two moves are about as far different from itself that you can get. Oh, now you've got all four. So it's still partially solved. Yeah, and then, oh, darn, it's solved again already. I really can't even mix this up. You just do a couple of things and it's solved. It's really not that hard. So that's all I have to say about that one. This one gets a little tricky. It's not much more tricky, except that you can, well, you can't even do that. But yeah, there's just only so many different ways that you can get this to go. So that's mostly solved right there. And basically, you just, yeah, there's not a whole lot to this one. Again, you just move it around and it solves itself. That's kind of a cute little pattern, but you have those solved. And now, if you flip it over, yeah, you've got these two solved. And it's all solved. So, yeah, that's not all that hard either. Let me get a drink here real quick. Sorry for the delay. I'm not coughing because I have COVID. I have just a regular dry mouth from talking in really dry weather. So this is a little bit more difficult, but yeah, you're still just kind of constrained. The interesting thing about this one, though, is now you can turn pieces black. Yep, and that still moves the same exact way. Sorry. And yeah, it's a little bit interesting. And oh, and then you can do this and just mess things up a little bit. Oh, another black. Yeah, but it's still pretty simple. I mean, you got your blues here, and somehow you got your reds and your oranges. And oh, there's your green. And there's really only so many combinations with this thing still. I mean, you can move this up, and you can get your white back. You get your orange, or orange. Why did I say orange? You can get your yellows, and then, oh yeah, flip that around. And again, it's not much more than a fidget spinner. And from the way that this is set up, I can see that this is actually backwards, so we'll put the yellows there. And it's actually the other one that I should have turned. So we're going to turn these two around and get those greens to line up here. And then we can get that lined up. And without a whole lot of messing around and doing algorithms, we can just put everything back to the, whoops, I turned that the wrong direction. Turn that back around. It's really not that hard. There's really no algorithms to this. I mean, sure, you can do algorithms to do some funky things, but there's really not that much to this. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want it to be. It's just not that hard. Oh, look, we have that back to what it was before. Let me turn these, and it's solved. So you're starting to get an idea, I think, of why I'm doing so many of these in the same video. So this one is a little bit more interesting. Sorry for the glare there, but that's going to happen a lot with this one. This is actually a reflective mirror cube kind of thing. It's not really a cube, of course, but yeah, it has the same. Oh, look, it's changing shape in different ways. Ooh. And then you can swap that one around, and yeah, you can move this one over here, and that one's a little bit stuck, probably because I have too many things in the wrong position. So we're just going to try and not forcefully, there we go, move that back and just fidget with it a little bit. And you can see that's kind of come back into place. And yeah, I mean, again, there's not much to this one. You could spend maybe half an hour fiddling with this one to get everything back in the right spot. And really the way that you do this is you sight down the side and you see if everything lines up perfectly. And so it looks like that one probably needs to get spun around here so that one can come back. And now we have some different things going on here. And then at one point, yeah, this side isn't quite right, and I think these two are swapped. So I'm going to see if I can just swap these around. And that's not right, so let's see if I can swap them around again. And one more swap here, and that's looking a lot better. And we have all three of these sides good to go, but this one's a little messed up. So we can do our trick, because I did one just with turning it around, so I'm going to turn that around, and oh, I turned that one wrong, and yeah, we're back to a good configuration because everything outside is square. So that's it for that one. And that kind of leads up to this one. But I'll get to this one in just a little bit. I don't want to overwhelm you with anything. So this one is going to be done in the next video.